Florida Governor Ron DeSantis he's not very smart. Okay, so during one of his recent press conferences, he really struggled to do something simple, and we have video of that.
You will fight with us jointly as we work to defeat this pandemic. So on efforts, it's been great.
So that was an N95 mask, and he did not know how to put it on. I don't know, maybe just like an honest, innocent mistake.
Yeah. Look, I too am a spazzy American. So I could relate, and I live in a glass house. But honestly, even I can figure out. Sometimes I get the wrong side of the mask, the ones that are foldable, not the ones that are round like that one. But even I can figure out that the bands are for the ears. So then the mask goes over the mouth. It's not to put over your head. It's not go time like in old school. Like you're not going to rob a place. I don't know. Anyway, if this was by itself, who cares, right? It's a fun little thing, but a no big deal. But Ron DeSantis does clownish things that are important, like reopening the beaches in Florida.
Right, exactly. So that's really what I want to talk about, because I think DeSantis struggling to put his mask on only highlights how devastating his incompetence is, because he's supposed to be the top leader in his state, right? And he is making decisions that will impact people's lives, their health. People can die because of the decisions he makes. And he has, he thinks of himself as someone who's well-positioned and has enough expertise to make those decisions. But he can't even put a medical mask on, right? I mean, and what we're seeing in Florida right now is terrifying. Jacksonville has opened its beaches, and we've seen several videos from beachgoers who are not practicing social distancing. They're on the sand, they're like rubbing up against each other. They're like, yeah, man, we're adults. We know how to act like adults, even in the middle of a pandemic. No, you don't, though. You don't. Like, we were just talking about the spring breakers in Florida, many of whom actually ended up testing positive for COVID-19. That wasn't last year. That was like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago max. And now they're opening up the beaches again in Florida. It's a disaster. So while it's funny and, it's Ron DeSantis is ridiculous and how incompetent he is when it comes to putting a mask on, that incompetence doesn't stop at the mask. It just goes on when it comes to incredibly important life or death decisions.
Yeah, so of course the beaches is the important stuff, and if it is going to spike anywhere again, likely to be Florida. I mean, if you're ever going to have a problem in the country, half the time it originates from Florida, the crotch of the country. Look, the other thing that I get out of that mask video, now that I've thought about it for a second, is, has he, during this entire coronavirus epidemic, never put on a mask? Because somebody, if he'd done it at one time before, somebody would have told him, hey, that thing that's hanging, no, you're doing it wrong. But it looks like it's the first time he ever put on a mask like that. And it's now past mid-April. That's amazing. But please, for God's sake, have some degree of responsibility. Forget yourself. I mean, you're a mess apparently, but for the people of your state, don't reopen too early. All you're going to do is cause further damage.
Thanks for watching The Young Turks. Really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.